Sony has confirmed that one of their biggest first-party studio games, a spectacular AAA game, will be coming out this year, and has also reconfirmed their intention that more studio acquisitions are on the way. So guys, we have a couple of articles which give us more reassurances to PlayStation gamers that what is set to be the biggest game of the year for 2023 is still on schedule and will be releasing this year. We also have confirmation that Sony PlayStation is not done buying studios. Guys, welcome to the video. If you think you're going to like the video, or if you like watching videos about PlayStation news, rumours and leaks, then do me a favour and hit the like and bell notification buttons, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also find a link down below to the articles in the description. So let's take a look at this first piece of exciting news. In its latest financial report, Sony Interactive Entertainment has reassured investors that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is still on track to launch during the current financial year. While a specific release date has not yet been announced, the highly anticipated sequel by Insomniac Games was previously confirmed for a fall 2023 release, and a delay seems unlikely at this point. With no other major PlayStation exclusive announced for the year, Spider-Man 2 is set to be a big release for the latter half of 2023. However, Sony has projected a decrease in sales of first-party games for the year ending 2023, which could suggest a decline in the number of new first-party games set to be released in the near future. This could be due to a shift in development focus towards PS5 only releases rather than cross-gen games, as well as the fact that Sony has a number of live service games currently in the pipeline. So what do we take from that then? Well, I take that to be that Spider-Man 2 is still on track to release this year. My guess would be October, maybe November 2022. This will be the only major single-player game to be released this year that we are aware of. Sony PlayStation will have an event this year, my guess, sometime between June and August. So Summer Game Fest time, give or take, right? So June to August, summer event from Sony. This event would showcase some of the games PlayStation have in the pipeline over the coming couple of years. At least the games that we know are currently in development, and games that are very likely to be released in the next 2 years, I would say, 1 to 2 years. It'd be nice to see what PlayStation have in the pipeline, maybe 3 or 4 years away. No dates, but just give us a flavour of what's happening. Like, for example, we know Wolverine is in development. That's another 3 years away, I would imagine, at least. So it'll be nice to see what's happening in year 3, year 4, year 5. But I don't think Sony would do that. I don't think PlayStation does that. It's only my guess. I hope I'm wrong. The decline in games is only natural as development shifts purely to PS5 games, and that all games will probably now come with multiplayer elements bolted on. So naturally this process takes time, right? So now we're not only going to be getting games with great single player gaming elements, but those games are going to have to be designed with multiplayer and live service in mind, which naturally will take a little bit longer to develop. All in all, I think it looks very promising that we are yet again going to be getting a spectacular game coming out at the tail end of this year in Spider-Man 2, and let's hope we do get a PlayStation event to show us what's actually coming up in the next couple of years or so. And the next piece of news I wanted to highlight, still sticking with Sony PlayStation, Sony isn't done buying more studios, guys. Just in case you thought the spending spree was over, it's not. In fact, it's going up. So we recently learned that Sony PlayStation has acquired Firewalk Studios, which is a London-based studio with over 200 devs in employment. But Sony is not done yet. In fact, their budget has been increased for the next financial year so that they have more money to go out to market to try and acquire more studios. In Sony's latest financial results, President Hiroki Totoki announced that the company plans to increase its acquisition budget by 20% in the next fiscal year. This news comes after Sony announced that they have shipped over 38 million PS5 consoles globally, making the 3-month period ended March 31st, 2023 the most successful for any video game hardware to date. This increase in the acquisition budget could indicate that Sony is looking to expand its first-party studio, or they're going to acquire new studios to create more exclusive titles for its platforms. On a side note, PS Plus subscribers have also hit 47.4 million during the same period, which is equivalent to 47.4 million recorded year on year. However, those numbers and those figures tend to fluctuate over the course of the fiscal year. So there we have Sony's president Hiroki Totoki confirming indeed that Sony will increase its studio acquisition budget by 20% from the 1st of April 2023 through to March 31st, 2024. Another incredible intention of Sony going out looking to A, acquire studios, and B, make sure they've got the devs. If you can't get the studio, get the developers, because they are crucial in developing innovative new games. What do you make of these developments? Who do you think Sony should buy? Which studios are in the firing line for Sony to acquire? I'll have a think about this and maybe do another video looking at potential Sony studio PlayStation acquisitions. Which studios should they buy and add to their portfolio of first-party studios? Let me know your thoughts. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more exciting PlayStation gaming news and updates. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.